Winter's Last Snowfall by Lotome. The snow shines pearly white in the rays of the afternoon sun, even though I love the feel of the crisp air against my thick winter coat and the cool sensation of snow against my paws. I can never truly enjoy it without my family. While the small ones are away, I try not to go outside because I know they love to play in the undisturbed scape of snow that is our yard. I have been sitting by the window, looking out at the snow for what seems like hours, but I'm happy to wait. Finally, I hear footsteps approaching the side door. 3 voices chime my name as the doors open, and I am there in a flash. I feel their small, cold hands bury into my fur as they embrace me. A small amount of snow is tracked in as they set down their books on a table and dash back outside. I follow close behind, and they wait for me to exit before closing the door behind us. I watch them sprint through the yard, gathering snow and forming it into balls in their palms. They sprint around the yard, hurling these spheres at each other. The sound of their giggling fills the air and is more beautiful to me than any snowfall. I, too, join in on this game. I leap into the air and catch these icy spheres in my mouth. They crumble and melt away every time, ruining the shape, but the children still laugh and clap their hands in excitement. One of them points across a small lake to a group of other children playing. They run in that direction, and I follow close behind. Together, we travel around the edge of the lake. I make sure that they stay together. The smallest has a tendency to run off and is in need of shepherding. We meet up with the other kids, and they all continue playing with each other. The cool air gives me energy to run, jump, and catch, much to the delight of the young ones. I pause to catch my breath and realize that my family is no longer here. My head whips in search for their figures, but they are nowhere. Glancing back in the direction we came from, I can see 3 sets of footprints going back. They must be home, as I should be. I start back, but break away from this trail and head straight towards home, hoping to make up for lost time. My gaze is fixed on home and is only broken when I hear a loud crack. I freeze and look down at my paws. The ice of the lake on which I am standing is cracking around me. I look around desperately to escape this danger, but the ice beneath me gives way, and I am plunged into the icy haze. My legs flail against the water as cold seeps into my limbs. The water around me churns with the movement and causes my face to be continuously doused in the freezing liquid. Moving is becoming increasingly difficult. In a final struggle, I gather my strength and splash forward, landing my front legs on top of the surrounding ice. I can barely feel my limbs, but I hold on and desperately try to pull myself up. My claws scratch the surface of the ice as I struggle to stay up. The weight of the water that soaks my coat is so heavy, and my muscles are weak from the cold. The grating sound of claws against ice fill my ears before I slip down under the chilling pool. Immediately, water is all around me, encasing me in a frigid embrace. I can't feel much of my body, and I can only stare up at the hole in the ice through which I fell, as it slowly gets farther and farther away. I can see the evening light shining through the break in the ice and through my paw prints in the snow above the treacherous frozen sheet. I watch air bubbles float up as I let out a muffled whimper, and I wish I could fly to the surface like they do. The light dims as my vision darkens. My lungs might be burning, but the aching chill has spread from my legs to my chest, and I only feel cold. I know my purpose is to watch over my family, but someone will come for me, right? I wish I could hear them call me Winter one last time.